Hello, my name is Blanca with Furniture with Imagination, and today we're going to have some fun doing some home decor for fall. I have some really cool ideas and some really nice things that we're going to be doing and having fun. I have this little antique um, wood riser, and we're going to be stripping it, having some gel stain put on it to make it a little bit more rustic and organic. And we're gonna also be utilizing the dark antique wax just to give it a really nice vintage look, but more organic. And we're gonna use it to put some home decor for fall, like little pumpkins that we're gonna decorate with different things, and just have some cool ideas for your fall home decoration. Okay, so let's have some fun. Remember, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share it with 3 friends, and you enter a drawing, and you can win today some of our products. I really appreciate that you leave me from where you're watching and your questions. I'll get back and answer any of your questions, and I really appreciate you watching this video. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, good. So we just sanded our little wood riser, and it came out to be really nice. The wood is magnificent. I really like it. So we are going to be doing now some stain on top, and for that we're going to be using our gel stain. This gel stain is water based, and I'm not going to apply it straight onto the wood because it's going to absorb a lot and it's going to get really dark, and that's not the look that I'm going for. I'm going to dilute it. Remember, this is water based, so I can actually use water with it. So I'm going to dilute it, and I'm going to do more like a wash as opposed to just, like applying stain directly. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting it in another container. So I'm going to be doing half gel stain and half water. This is really dark and beautiful, and it has a beautiful scent, essential oils, and I'm going to be using some warm water. All right. Just make sure that I have all the gel stain in there. And I have my chippy brush, and I'm going to be mixing with that. So make sure you just mix completely. The consistency is going to be like watery. Just give it a good stir, make sure it's okay. So we're going to be applying. We are going to be applying now our gel stain diluted, and I'm applying it with a chippy brush, and I am applying with a wood grain just for better application, but I'm trying to cover everything, make sure I don't miss any areas. It goes very easily because it has a water consistency, so make sure that you don't get any drips, and just make sure that you do all the little corners. And once that's done, you take a shop towel and you can wipe off the excess. And it's very simple. It already, the tone that is coming up is beautiful. It's exactly the color that I was looking for this wood riser. Then we're going to make sure that we do that throughout each area, including the sides and the feet. The feet are so beautiful. They have a lot of detail, and this chippy brush is perfect for all the crevices and details. So make sure you cover it all, then inside as well, and wipe off. And it's very simple. Once the whole entire area is done, we're going to let it dry for about an hour for the next step, which is wax. So there you go. Okay, so while our little riser is drying up fully for the next step, I'm going to be converting this little pot, I think it's a clay pot, that it has been painted all in white. I want to make it a little bit more like into the fall colors, and I'm going to be using Toscana milk paint on the color of Provincial Yellow. So I just mixed it, as you can see the color there, and I'm going to be applying it to the pot, let it dry, and then I'm going to be using antiquing glaze to just give it a combination of the white and the yellow color for a little bit more like warmer look, fall type of look. So okay, so I'm gonna be starting. I'm gonna be using my chippy brush to apply it, and I just want to apply it throughout. So make sure that everything gets covered. It's a beautiful color, really nice. These milk paints, the pigments are actually from Europe, from Italy and the south of France, and this reminds me so much Provence. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's gorgeous, and you can see this color throughout the region. It's a really nice warm color, and I love it. So I think it's going to match with the color of our riser. So there you go. So we got our first coat there, and we're gonna let it dry. Our milk paint is fully dry on our base, and I really like the color that came out. So we are going to be using our antiquing glaze now. I already had poured a little bit in the container, and I'm going to be using my natural sea sponge. I'm going to wet it to make sure that I have a good application and I can use it easily. And I'm going to be applying the antiquing glaze throughout the base, just bouncing in there the paint, and this process is going to create the paint to be lifted, and also is going to be giving it a really like brownish antiquing tone to the pot or the base. And just doing that in some areas more than others to lift the paint more, and some other areas not too much, but making sure that you cover the entire vase. So there you go. Clean your sponge to make sure you get rid of that paint, so you're not transferring that paint in some other areas, and just complete the process and do the different places as you wish to do that. But this is pretty much done. We're gonna let it dry now. Our antiquing glaze dried now, and I love how it's coming out. So we're going to be applying now our light wax and dark waxes, and I'm going to pull my little cardboard that I have to offload the wax. I have a brush for each one of my waxes, and the way I do it is I load my wax and I offload it into a little cardboard to make sure I don't apply too much wax on whatever I'm doing or applying wax to. So I apply it very lightly on a crisscross motion and just load more wax and offload it, and do it very delicately. You don't want to apply too much wax, because what's going to happen then is that you're going to have a lot of wax and it's going to take forever to dry. And honestly, when you apply the black wax or dark wax, it's going to be a mess. So just go very lightly. Make sure you cover everything, because this is going to protect the paint. The nail paint always has to be protected. And what I do is I touch it sometimes to just feel if I missed any areas, because it's hard to see. And if I did, then I apply more, and then we're gonna let it dry about 10 minutes until it comes to tack, for the wax to be ready for the next wax or the dark wax to be applied. So there you go. Our light wax has come to tack now, and we are ready to apply our dark wax. So I'm going to be doing the same process. Load the dark wax and offloading it in a little cardboard to make sure that I don't have too much wax to apply on my pot. How we're going to do it is that this wax is not going to be applied like the other one throughout the entire piece, but on very specific areas that you want to be shown that have been old or dirty, or just where you want those different tones. So just make sure that you don't put it in excess, don't put it everywhere, but as I said, in those areas where you want the tone to change, and a little bit heavier where you want it to look like it's dirty or worn out. So it's as simple as that. It's not a lot of wax. Sometimes we make the mistake to put too much wax, and that is a problem, but I think we got it now. You can just look and give it the last touches, but I like how it came out. That's our base, ready for some flowers now. Our ricer is dry now. It took us about an hour and a half to have it fully dry and ready for the next step. We're going to be applying some beeswax, and this wax is called Mind Your Own Beeswax. It's a very soft, penetrating wax, and I usually apply it with a chippy brush, and I apply it with a wood grain for better penetration. So what I'm doing is I'm just covering pretty much everything on the top of the piece, and I'm going to be doing it by sections. I'm going to be doing the sides, and I'm going to be doing the feet as well. And as you can see, this wax is already changing the tone a little bit. It's making it a little bit darker, and those dark spots are really becoming even darker. So make sure you have enough wax, and you cover every area, that you don't miss anything. This is definitely going to give it a great protection. It's not going to make it shiny, but it's going to be giving it a really nice sheen and protection for sure, and it's going to repel water. So we're going to be doing the feet. Make sure you actually do all the details, all the little legs, and then once that is done, we are going to be wiping the excess off with a towel, which I'm going to show you how to do. So you want to wipe off that excess wax from the piece, otherwise it's just going to dry really weird, and you want to make sure that it has a really nice touch and sheen. So just take a shop towel and go wipe off throughout the entire piece, or all the places that you put wax on, which should be the entire piece. And I'm not buffing, I'm not shining the piece, I'm just literally making sure that I don't have excess wax. And look at those colors already, are beautiful fall colors. I'm in love with this piece already. Really nice, it feels great. Okay, so we have completed our project here. So the wood riser is absolutely great. The tone is really exactly what I was looking for. It's actually dark, but not too dark. It looks very natural and organic. The feet are absolutely incredible. This is the beauty of antique pieces. They have really a cute character, and it has these dark spots, which I was totally looking for. It really feels soft to the touch. It feels like butter. Honestly, the wax that we put at the end, the beeswax, didn't leave it shiny. It just gave a beautiful, awesome sheen, and it feels perfect. Now our vase came out really cute, exactly the color I was looking for. Now you can see all the details. It looks like old, it has different tones, and I just love it, and it's really soft to the touch as well. I just put a little bow here, and I actually picked some flowers. The way I kind of view fall decor is I think of, would I find that in nature? I don't like to actually just pick something fake or like too bright that actually I wouldn't find in nature. So I decided to pick this like that nature has those little really cute bunny tails and little branches and these dry flowers, and I like how it came out. So I added some pumpkins to the core, but you can actually add anything like apples, or if you have figs or other fruit, to this little decor. And I have this little candle which is spicy and smells really good. So there you go. That's just an idea for fall decor. This was done in a few hours, and it's very easy to do. Just challenge yourself, find something that you have at home. We all have things that we don't use anymore, and you can make something beautiful. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Please tag 3 friends and share this video. You'll enter a drawing, and we're gonna be giving away today a little can of gel stain. So yeah, thank you for watching, and really share with us what you do, and let me know if you have any questions. If you have questions, I'll get back and answer to you. I feel happy to do that all the time, and I'll see you next week.